Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy here, coming to you from Fort Lauderdale, Florida today, and I want to dive right into how to time your meals for excellent blood sugar control. Now, the timing of your meals and what you eat, these are so crucial when it comes to controlling these fluctuating blood sugar levels as a type 2 diabetic. So I want to walk you through an actual day in the perfect diet on how to optimally control your blood sugar levels, and it's going to all about be meal timing. It's going to be about including strategic foods into your daily regimen so you can control your blood sugar levels and live a healthy and energetic life even with type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes decreases your body's production of insulin, which is a blood sugar controlling hormone. So basically what happens is you ingest carbohydrates and sugar is going to stay in your blood longer than it should, and this damages lots of nerves and blood vessels, and this can cause a ton of health fluctuations along the way. So it is so important that you guys learn how to stabilize and control these blood sugar levels, because obviously being a type 2 diabetic, it is especially important. You don't want to have drastic insulin spikes. You want this sugar to stay in your bloodstream for longer than possible. So this video is all going to be about making strategic choices. It's going to be about strategic meal timing so you can optimize your blood sugar levels, keep everything nice and stable. You want to enjoy with every single meal, especially as a type 2 diabetic, is fiber-rich fruits and vegetables. Now, on top of just telling you guys to eat raw vegetables, eat your fruits and veggies because they're going to optimize your health, I want you guys to get creative and learn how to cook these vegetables so they maximize flavor and you guys truly enjoy them. So one of my favorite things to do with any type of vegetable, whether it be cabbage, whether it be broccoli, whether it be carrots, zucchini, squash, is I'll pan fry it in coconut oil, which is also fantastic for lowering your blood sugar levels. It's a medium chain fat, so it's going to increase your metabolism, has a ton of health boosting properties. So I noticed coconut oil, it's really rich, it's really decadent, gives the vegetables an awesome taste. And then the things that I add in my vegetables to maximize flavor, I love putting curry powder on my vegetables. I love putting turmeric. And then the thing that makes them really, really delicious is fresh garlic. So if you pan fry them with some coconut oil and some fresh garlic, it is a night and day difference between just eating raw vegetables and eating a really rich, decadent snack. So another thing, if you guys like some spices, I highly recommend using Frank's Red Hot Cayenne sauce. So my favorite hot sauce, adds a ton of flavor, not overly spicy. You can just put plain cayenne pepper. You can do different types of natural sea salts. They make tons of different salt-free seasonings, different Italian herb seasonings and chipotle seasonings. So tons of different ways to make your vegetables a lot more delicious so you guys enjoy them regularly. And then along with that, you want to have different fruits too. So something that's really decadent like avocado. So avocado is really healthy. It's got a lot of fiber. It has almost a 0 rating on the glycemic index scale, and it's at the same time very decadent. You can even make type 2 diabetic friendly guacamole. You can make lots of different mango salsas, and you can do all sorts of stuff. So enjoy fruits and vegetables, learn to enjoy them regularly, and learn how to cook them in a way that you maximize flavor and minimize the sugar. And then another thing that you can enjoy frequently as a type 2 diabetic is high quality lean proteins. Now, I myself, just being into fitness, being into building muscle, it's not really hard for me to look forward to eating protein and different delicious options, but I'm gonna give you a few of my favorite ones. I'm gonna give you the most healthy forms of protein if you're a type 2 diabetic. So number one would be wild-caught fish. Now these are really high in omega-3 fatty acids, so you can consume wild-caught fish as often as you like. Things like wild-caught salmon and wild-caught cod are going to go a long ways into improving your symptoms as a type 2 diabetic. Then you're about to see as I break down each and every single meal. These are things that you can enjoy regularly, and they're really convenient, whether you put them in salads or consume them as an entree on their own for dinner. Organic grass-fed meats, these are also high-quality forms of protein that you can enjoy on a regular basis if you are a type 2 diabetic. So I'll get the really lean organic grass-fed beef, I'll get organic all-natural ground turkey, I'll get all-natural chicken breasts. You can enjoy these regularly. Obviously, tofu and soybeans and things like that. If you're a vegan, you can enjoy these forms of protein regularly. And then also legumes. You can enjoy legumes regularly as a type 2 diabetic. They're still gonna have a little bit more of a blood sugar impact than a protein, but for instance, black beans and kidney beans and lima beans, these are high in protein that have some carbohydrates, but the main thing is they have a lot of dietary fiber. So you guys just gotta get creative. You have to learn how to cook up different dishes. I know I've been doing a ton of different videos for you guys on outside the box recipes and tips on how to eat as a type 2 diabetic. So I'll continue to give you guys tons of really good recipes, but get creative with what you guys enjoy. Different spices and different low sugar sauces, things that you truly enjoy to maximize the flavor and minimize the blood sugar rise. All right guys, so I want to dive into an optimal day of eating to keep your blood sugars nice and stable and most importantly, provide you guys rich, decadent snacks, make you guys truly enjoy the foods that you eat. So I came up with a sample day of eating. The nutrient timing of this sample day of eating is going to be perfect for keeping your blood sugars nice and stable. You guys are going to be eating really frequently. It's going to keep you guys fed, give you abundance of high quality, nutrient dense calories, and most importantly, satisfy your sweet tooth, give you guys some really quality options. So here's my sample day of eating. If I was trying to recommend to, say, someone who had a massive sweet tooth, the optimal nutrient timing strategy for a type 2 diabetic to keep everything nice and stable, it would be something along the lines of this. So this is set up for someone who wakes up and eats breakfast around 7 a.m. and then their last meal or their last, say, late night snack would be around 8 to 8:30 p.m. So let me just walk you through my entire day. I wrote it all here on my phone. So for breakfast, I would recommend one bowl of oatmeal, basically 100% whole grain oats, topped with organic blueberry, topped with a tablespoon of chia seeds, and then sprinkled with cinnamon and stevia extract. So you can do 2 packets of stevia extract, make that oatmeal really sweet, really decadent. And then along with that, I would do 1 cup of egg whites stir-fried with leftover vegetables, and I would cook the egg whites in organic extra virgin coconut oil, and I would top everything with cayenne pepper and some curry powder. You could also top it with Frank's Red Hot Cayenne Pepper Sauce or some liquid coconut aminos. So I'll flash what those look like on the screen right now. So that would be a really rich, decadent breakfast that's super filling, giving you some complex carbohydrates, tons of fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, lean proteins, antioxidants in the vegetables. So that is just a nutrient-packed breakfast. And then between 10 and 10:30 a.m., I would do 2 tablespoons of almond butter, and I would sprinkle some chia seeds on this, and I would put that on a stalk of celery. So I would have a couple stalks of celery, 2 tablespoons almond butter with chia seeds. Once again, giving you guys a ton of monounsaturated fats, omega-3 fatty acids from the chia seeds. You got some natural protein, so everything that you guys need to stabilize your blood sugars, increase your insulin sensitivity. Now, getting up around lunchtime, so now we're at 1 p.m., I would recommend an organic green salad topped with either wild-caught salmon, grilled shrimp, or wild-caught shrimp. So some ideas how you could basically spruce up your salad. You could do sliced almonds, you could do shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, you could do jicama, and then for the salad dressing, I recommend that you do some type of mustard vinaigrette or olive oil based salad dressing. You could also do liquid coconut aminos, one of my personal favorites, and you could mix it with some different types of seasonings like turmeric and garlic and cayenne pepper, all that good stuff. So I know I do another video where I give you guys my recipe for my type 2 diabetic friendly salad dressing, but just make sure you guys are smart with the ingredient labels if you guys do make your own salads and you pick one with very little sugar. Now getting into 3 p.m., so between 3 and 4 p.m., so it's been about 2 to 3 hours after lunch, you could do a couple cups of air pop popcorn, and you could drizzle it with some cayenne pepper, sea salt, and olive oil. So this makes it really rich, really decadent, kind of mimics how people put a lot of butter on their popcorn, but make sure you get air pops, so make sure there's not a ton of already butter and salt added to it. And you can actually enjoy popcorn as a type 2 diabetic. Popcorn has, natural fiber, and then pairing it with cayenne pepper and some natural sea salt, a lot of health boosting and metabolism boosting properties there. And then drizzling it with olive oil just adds a ton of rich flavor. Once again, those monounsaturated fats. Now, getting into the 6 p.m., 6:30 range. So once again, the theme here, we're eating every 2 to 3.5 hours. That's gonna be crucial for stabilizing your blood sugar levels as a type 2 diabetic. So you don't have to starve yourself as a type 2 diabetic. You're seeing right here, this is a pretty caloric day. This is eating every 2 to 3.5 hours, but it's gonna do an awesome job on stabilizing your blood sugar levels. So 6 p.m., I would do 8 ounces grilled chicken breast, and I would top it with sliced avocado or a couple tablespoons of all-natural guacamole. And then I would do 1 cup lentils with this meal too, just to ward off any late-night hunger cravings. Lentils are super fiber-rich. They got a ton of protein. They're gonna help stabilize your blood sugar. They're low glycemic, and they're just so nutrient-dense, have tons of iron, tons of folate. So lentils, one of my favorite foods for keeping me full for long periods of time. So late in the day, sometimes late at night, this is when your hunger starts to rise. You have those massive spikes in your hunger hormone ghrelin. So basically, to counteract and ward off this hunger attack, we're going to have lots of fiber-rich food for dinner. So something like lentils is absolutely perfect to pair with the chicken breast, and the avocado also has tons of fiber. It's super low glycemic, almost has no sugar, tons of fiber, tons of monounsaturated fats. This is just a nutrient-dense, delicious dinner recipe. So what I would do too, just to spruce it up, I would do some liquid coconut aminos, I would put some cayenne pepper or some curry powder over the avocado and chicken, or I would do some cayenne pepper hot sauce. So now for dessert, I'm gonna flash the recipe of this dessert too. This would be my favorite dessert for killing your chocolate sweet tooth, giving you guys a ton of fiber, a ton of omega-3 fatty acids. It would be, for dessert, I would do about a cup of my chocolate chia seed pudding. So just the perfect dessert if you guys want to enjoy something rich and decadent and stabilize your blood sugar levels. So that would be, you know, right around 6:30, 7 range after you eat dinner. And then last snack of the day, once again, we're eating one more. I'm not going to starve you guys. I would do something around, so say this would be probably around 8:30 to 9, anywhere between 8 and 9 p.m. I would do one more snack. I would do a couple pan-fried eggs. I would make it in liquid coconut oil, and then I would top it with liquid coconut aminos, just my favorite combination. You guys could cook it however you want. And then I would also do 2 tablespoons of walnut butter on half of an apple. So apples are low glycemic, they got tons of fiber, tons of vitamin C, tons of health boosting properties. And then walnut butter. Walnuts are really high in omega-3 fatty acids. They're really high in monounsaturated fats. So this is just the perfect storm. And then the reason why I like eggs late at night is they're gonna drip feed our bodies with rich amino acids, with leucine. So if you guys are working out, you guys are trying to lose weight, you're staying really active, it's gonna help your body naturally recover and repair itself. So pan-fried eggs, perfect in the coconut oil. It's a natural metabolism booster, gonna increase your insulin sensitivity. So once again, just a powerful nutrient-based dinner. So that would be how I would plan my day if I was really hungry, I was really active, I wanted to maximize my nutrition, I wanted to kill my sweet tooth, I wanted to get in a ton of rich, decadent foods. That is just a sample day in the life of how you could eat as a type 2 diabetic. So hope this video has been extremely helpful. I just wanted to quickly rehash a few key takeaways. So how you can stabilize your blood sugar. Number one is you want to have fiber with every single meal. So you want to make sure that every single meal is rich in fiber. You want to make sure that every single meal has lots of monounsaturated fats. So if you just think about all the different meals I rambled off, there's no meal or snack that just has mostly carbs or mostly proteins. We're always pairing our proteins with some fiber and some monounsaturated fats. We don't have a lot of simple sugars, so we can still enjoy rich, decadent snacks when we follow these rules. So fiber in every meal, monounsaturated fats in every meal, and then try to consume vegetables as often as possible. Vegetables are gonna be your best source of really good fiber. They're gonna be your best source of different nutrients and antioxidants. So make sure that you pair just about every single meal with some source of vegetables. And then most importantly, don't starve yourself. Don't think that you can't enjoy something that tastes really rich, that tastes something, you know, really decadent just because you're a type 2 diabetic. So consuming almond butter and walnut butter, for instance, may feel like you're eating something really unhealthy, but these are actually extremely healthy for you if you're a type 2 diabetic. And then my chocolate chia seed pudding recipe, extremely rich and decadent, but perfect for a type 2 diabetic. And then eating guacamole, eating hummus, eating these really flavorful spreads and sauces and dips are perfect for a type 2 diabetic. So just get creative, don't starve yourself. And then one other thing too, anytime you eat some carbohydrates, I didn't mention it along with all the food items that I rattled off here, but make sure you pair it with an insulin desensitizer. So either drink some water and squeeze some fresh lemon in it, or drink some water and put some organic apple cider vinegar in it. So that will be an optimal day of eating. Those are a few key takeaways. So signing off for now, guys. Hope this video has been really helpful. Talk to you guys soon.